Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Clan War School. We're gonna take a look at our latest war, which was a victory for the home team, and we always do like to win wars, don't we? So I'm gonna just go over both of my attacks. One was a 3-star, and one unfortunately was not. As you can see, it was 87%. But I'll kind of explain why I'm still happy about it. But first, I guess let's show you this attack here. And so I'm number 13, guys. Going this far down was not. I mean, I didn't expect this to be any competition at all. The only reason I did this was I'll explain why I did this when you see my second attack. I did this basically to get a 3-star that I knew would happen, so I could try my second attack. Which I'll show after this. So yeah, I had this army trained up for number 15, but 15 got taken. It got attacked. So I I've decided to choose this base. Um, at first, 2 golems doesn't really. I mean, the queen is so close here, and 2 witches. That's kind of overkill. But my reasoning was that it would all just survive. It would all just like continue to tank in the core. Um, I even dropped a rage spell down for that stuff, just because I only had 2 wall breakers. So I mean, everything just kind of stays up. And the real part about what I was proud about for this raid, not that there's anything to be proud about, is my hog deployment. Um, and so I just kind of worked like a clockwise motion. I guess that's counterclockwise actually. Um, and I had 2 giants to kind of tank a little bit. And I used that heal there because they hit that giant bomb. And then these hogs kind of catch up, and they all get the benefit of the heal a little bit. But you can see that both of my witches are still up, I think. Maybe one died. But I could have used this last heal here, but I knew that I was going to have enough firepower to finish off the raid. So I just decided to keep a swag heal in the bag. And I ended up healing my Archer Queen just so I could have her ready for the next raid. And then I think up here I drop a swag poison. But yeah, I was laughing a little bit to myself at how much I wrecked the base. I finished with 30 seconds left, so it took me quite a while, but it was because that builder hut took, uh, well, I guess my battery's, oh, it's at 15%. That's not bad. That's not bad. Why are you letting me know that? Okay, so I did that, and then that was like within the first couple hours of the war. And then I started planning this attack, on this base right here, which is not, I mean, it's an easy base. But I was trying something new, so give me a break. Normally I would have just probably done 2 golems from the top, uh, jump, and probably no rage, and then just done kind of a surgical because there's so many defense on the outside. But instead I decided to do a queen walk with 5 healers. Now that's something else. That's not something that I do every day. So it had been attacked before. There's 2 Teslas here, and both skelly traps are right here. And then there's a giant bomb right here and here, I think. And then there's a Tesla with a bomb here. And then I think a Tesla here. I might be missing something, but that's pretty close to it. So the plan was to drop a giant here, and then a wizard to make that funnel, because I wanted my queen starting here, and just going counterclockwise the entire raid. But you'll see what goes wrong. But so I make the funnel and immediately drop the queen and the healers and let that develop. Once they take out both these defenses, I dropped 2 hogs, I think. I only needed 1, but better safe than sorry. So they go in here, and I already knew that the radius that they would grab the clan castle troops. And so my hope was that by then the queen would be on these buildings, but she was, I think she was kind of right in between. Um, and so when they came out, I raged the healers and the queen, and then popped the ability. And then something weird happens after that. So I'll play the actually after, like, while that's going on, or what I should have been doing while that was going on was done my golem thing up here. 2 golems, jump right here, and then king. I should have started that earlier because I just ran out of time for this raid. So, but I'll just show you guys. So here's the giant. 1 shot's a builder's hut. That was important because he needs 2 shots for this army camp. And then immediately goes the queen. And healers trying to stay out of range of this archer tower, while being as far to the right as of the queen as possible, because I wanted the healers to not get in range of this air defense. But that I didn't need to worry about that. If you guys didn't know, the queen can shoot out an air defense without the healers being hit, but it has to come in at the right angle. So I continue to let that develop, and already there's been 40 seconds gone, and that's, I mean, it's just too much time already. So that goes in the hogs, grabbing the lure, gets the skellies that I told you about, so I drop the poison, and I'm getting a little worried about my queen's health, but, so there goes the rage, and the ability, which might have been a little unnecessary, I don't know, but right here, I think the queen wants to go after these balloons, so she breaks that wall, and that just killed me. I mean, so while that was happening, I should have been doing the golems. So that cost me another 20 seconds or so. But that doesn't matter. So you can see that she's shooting the air defense. So I rage her up because 2 Teslas were on here and an Expo. And Teslas do, I think, a lot more than 75 damage. The rest of these buildings do like 75 damage. But yeah, so she was supposed to be going around taking out these point defense. And you'll see those point defense are what's left at the end of the raid. But this was a good learning tool for me. Just kind of proof of concept that this is a viable attack. But I just need to kind of be more on top of my deployment. So there goes the hogs in. I saved 2 just to try to take out some outlying defenses. I didn't need to heal them yet. I lost 6 to spring traps. That really hurt. Just waiting on the heal until I could heal the giant bomb spot. So the queen's still going strong. I mean, she's gonna stay out the rest of the raid. It's just a matter of time. So I really could have used those 6 hogs that I lost to spring traps, but I don't think it would have mattered. I think it would have been just out of time, just barely. But you can see how if she would have continued to work around the base, she would have taken out these 3 defenses, and that was my plan. I mean, I planned for that to happen. In fact, I don't know. It might have been a 3-star. I don't know. I can say whatever after the fact, but what happened was her pathing was weird, or my plan was weird. But you can see I just run out of time, but it was a fun raid to do, and I learned a lot from it with the queen's pathing and just kind of trusting your queen to stay alive and multitasking while that's going on. So I'm going to collect the loot, and I'll upgrade some walls. My poison spell is going to level 3, I think. Oh, dang it, I forgot about that. Alright, I got that going. Let's get some walls. Alright, we'll do these ones. So yeah, I'm just working on my Lego walls. I think these are called Legos. I don't know whether to make a separate video on the update or what. Probably when it comes out I'll make a video. But in the comments down below, tell me what you guys think about the update. All 12 of you. 12 of the best subscribers in the world, right guys? So yeah, let's see. Should we take a look at any other attacks? I think there's a nice 2-star up here. Sneak. Oh, that was cutting it close. JK. Let's take a look at this 2-star against the number 1. And at these levels, guys, 2 stars on Town Hall 10s is really, really important. So I think he was just trying to get the clan castle with those wall breakers. So if you don't 2-star the Town Hall 10s, then you're definitely in trouble. Because, I mean, all they need is a couple more 2-stars, and even if both of you 3-star the Town Hall 9s, it's the wars are won and lost at Town Hall 10. So that was a little trick that we learned, is the goblin in the clan castle to kind of distract the dragon because it's faster. So that's a neat trick rather than like a barbarian, because there might be some collateral damage with the dragons. I feel like dragons should do splash damage. I don't know if they do splash damage or not. Their fire animation is so big that I always think if they are anywhere near my troops that they're just going to get roasted. But I don't think they really do splash damage that much. So that's something to look up, but I don't know. So while I'm talking, he created a funnel, a nice funnel. His queen is going to pick off the town hall, and his troops are spread out enough that he's going to have the easy 50%. So this is pretty much a textbook attack. That jump was great, got him to the core. The single inferno, it's good that he didn't come from the single inferno side because he was kind of golem heavy. I think we'll take a look when he's done with the raid, but I think he might have had 4 or 5 golems, which is what our clan normally brings. So he's just trying to get as much percent as he can. And this is good practice because the new update, the tiebreakers, is percent. But that does bring to question what happens if both clans get 100% damage each. And so Sneak is leaving, but his alt account is with us still. His alt is a co-leader. He just kind of brings his main in and out. Yeah, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you can learn something from that Queen Walk video, because I definitely learned something from the attack. So make sure to leave a like if you did, and subscribe for more. Thanks, guys.